everyone, welcome back to my channel. You're watching The Brown Feminist. So in today's episode, I want to talk to you about research grants. How important is it for us as people who work in the world of clinical research to know how to apply for a research grant? So if you've been wondering the same question, is this a really important skill, or is it something that I can skip and build my research career in like a different aspect, different specialty? Then follow on and watch this video. Let's get into it. So to be completely fair, it really depends on the type of organization that you're doing your research in. Let's talk about the CCROs. That's one major kind. A CCRO is a certified clinical research organization or a contract research organization. So what they do is they're basically getting money from someone else who is known as a sponsor. So the sponsor is typically like maybe a pharmaceutical company who have developed a drug and they want to test it. And so they pay the sum of money to a contract research organization or a contract clinical research organization in order to run the experiments, run kind of like the phase 2, phase 3 clinical trial for them. In that case, no, if you're working for a CCRO or a CRO, you do not need to have grant writing experience. Usually the organization itself will have these departments that are dedicated to getting new sponsorship deals, and they're the ones who will ensure that the funds are there from the sponsor companies in order to fund your research. So in that case, you will not be doing research that is grant funded. So number 2 is academic research institutes. And in this case, yes, 100%. Almost all the research done at academic research institutes are coming from external grants or internal grants. Internal grants is when like the university itself, for example, is dedicating a certain amount of startup funds, but in most cases, they want you to start applying to external grant funding. So whether that be from other government organizations, non-government organizations, from other international organizations, or whatever it might be, but universities really encourage the PIs to go ahead and fund their clinical research through external grant funding. In that case, if you're trying to build a research career in academia, then yes, it is very beneficial to actually have that experience from early on as a research assistant of what actually entails grant writing and how you go about getting it, which grants are relevant to you, and so on. Number 3 is a hospital research organization. So once again, yes, grant funding is pretty important. While again, hospitals might fund some of the projects, some of the research, there is a lot of research that is externally funded. A lot of hospital research organizations or hospital affiliated research organizations can have clinicians like doctors who are actually leading the study. There's a lot of physician-led studies. And a lot of the time, the physician is able to get the grant funding from different sources. But if you are somebody who's working with that physician or you're the physician themselves, it is very valuable to know how to write grants. You can get government grants, private grants, pharmaceutical grant projects, lots of different kinds of external grants that will eventually go on to fund the salaries of the coordinators, the program project managers, the research assistants, trial assistants, the expenses of the whole trial, the materials, the man hours, and everything. So in all these circumstances, as you can see, if you are in a contract clinical research organization or working directly maybe with a pharmaceutical company, then no. But if you're working in academia or you're working in a hospital research institute, then yes, you do need to have those grant writing skills. Now, how you can develop grant writing skills is a different topic that I will be covering in another video. So if you found the video helpful and you have some more questions left over that I can address in my next video, please do let me know in the comment section down below. Until next time, this is The Brown Feminist. Bye.